What's up, y'all? Here at the library. But I want to talk, and this is all just really quick. This is gonna be the final one for the next few months. But the brain isn't perfect. The brain isn't perfect. So we were to try to create two different groups of people, right? So we dealing with classifications for people that have to go based on stuff like that. Now, people have different viewpoints on things. I mean, we all know right from wrong from, people that, So with that being said, I had to sit back and realize um, that every time I was reading something, and there are people that have stigmas, like that's when, or like my cousin, for instance, she's dyslexic, so she sees letters backwards. Now everybody has to accept their flaws. If you do not accept your flaw, right, or you try to take whatever's going on, inner aggression, out on somebody else, right, that's my point. The brain, right, and a lot of neurosurgeons and master doctors will tell you this. That's the first thing that's addressed, because what happens to reality if the brain, right, because I'm gonna give you an example. I'll walk down the street and I'll be like, oh well, what's going on? So the brain is always doing that, right? That's this, that's that. Like it naturally does that, right? It's not a computer. We compare it to a computer, but it's not a computer. For some people, that's the only way they can understand it, because they might just enjoy computers or whatever. Some people have fascinations about certain things, but that's the point. So for me, I'm trying to help my students and my peers strengthen their relationships within themselves, but they have to remember it's nothing wrong with them. The only thing that may be wrong is they might need to understand the things that they can't control, the stuff that you can't control, like Tourette's, autism, and this goes into, those people have to be in specific areas when they hospitalized or whatever. But I'm just talking in general, that accepting that the brain is not perfect. So when you're judging other people, right, what are you saying? Because when you look at yourself, what separates you from them, right? So that's just jealousy. That's just jealousy. If you don't like somebody, then you compete. You go to a tournament. Hey, I think I just admiration. You can always separate admiration and fandom from stuff like that, But that's all I want to say. Remember, the brain is not perfect. So that means what? Don't panic, don't freak out, right? You have so much space and opportunity to heal yourself, to figure out what's wrong with the individual within each group of people, each race. You can win any second of the day. It's okay. You can never make the brain perfect. The brain doesn't want to be perfect.